Greetings, this is rsmalec. What you are about to see is a raw, unedited video. These are my very first impressions of each entry in the Toybox map. So rather than do an entire spoiler video, I'll just show you some of the cool highlights.
And this is Piecia997 with Before the End. You've just woken up from a nightmare, only to find yourself back in another one. Only that this nightmare is your reality now. Music disc and melon. The Legend of Galel by Galel. This is like the third one of these maps that has had a Galel reference. Gustav and His Roots by DeCraftio. The Obsidian Tower by Steve King. By the way, I'm a huge fan of the Dark Tower books. Alright. So this is my reality now. Looks like a nice enough village, I guess. The lighting glitches in the stairs are probably unique to this snapshot. Your parents. How could you sleep knowing that the world will end today? Did you forget about the comet? We don't have much time. Our basement will not be enough to survive. You must find a shelter for us before the comet falls. Was there a comet up there? Okay, I don't see him having made one, but that's fine. Sir V.L. Admire's mansion. Sir Vladimir's mansion. Private property. I do believe that's a shout out to the master of the Tide of Chrono. Old water reservoir. No trespassing. Fishing armchair. Texel TX Elfin. May he rest in peace. Texel Elf. Lord Marcel Bott. His body was never to be found. I don't know. Oh, I right-clicked and the lights went on in the graves. Lord Marcel Bott. I don't know who that is. Cauldrons, Drinkerdinks, Shelter's Lock by Mr. Verone. Oh, those keys are disguised as wool and hidden around the town. When the time comes, I will need all of them. Green wool is already in the device. Blue wool is in an old water reservoir. Brown wool is in the grave near Sir Vladimir's mansion. Yellow is in the basement of the family with the child. So this is a little CTM. Here's the old water reservoir. Oh, I'm going to drown if I'm not careful. Oh, so here's the first choice. Hide in the water reservoir with your family. Alright, and there's the final wool. The atomic shelter is now open. And you can hear the iron golem grinder at work. Hide inside the shelter, leaving your family behind. Alright, this is also by Piecia. This is called Alone in Darkness. So if you go into the atomic shelter, this is where you're going to end up. And I had to revert to snapshot 37A because when I tried to open this with 39, I would instantly crash. I've been locked inside the shelter for 2 weeks. Now it's time to go out and see what's left of the world. So this is sort of the place where the monument was here. As you walk through the rooms, you hear terrible screams outside. Grr, scrimmer. Grr, scrimmer? Oh god. Acid rain falls from the darkened sky, and there are only ashes around you. I don't think I want to know what that potion is hitting you. You're wondering if there were really no chance to hide inside the water reservoir together with your parents. Fireproof fishing armchair. Nice. What's this? Personal journal. What a night. Sky is all red. The comet is now bigger than the sun. I still have 10 or 20 minutes left to the end, but I can't decide. Imperial Earl Grey, Haitian White, or Indonesian Senka. Oh god, making fun of the Brits. I love it. Oh my gosh. There are your parents. They can't hurt you, but they have nothing in common with humanity now. Terrified and tired, you see only two choices. Either go inside the ruined house and try to live alone in a destroyed world, or leave the town in search of other survivors. Now, if I had instead chosen to stay in the water reservoir once it opened, I would come into this map, which is United We Stand. It's been 2 weeks since the comet fell. You and your parents finally decide to leave the shelter and look upon the ruins of your hometown. This one say, stay away. Seems like you could dig this gravel with a shovel. The house is damaged, but it's not a ruin. Perhaps you and your parents may live inside again. Look for other survivors with Mr. Nowak. Or your home. Chicken is still there. That's still broken. Or stay home with your family. So very interesting. Both of these options basically will lead to the same secondary choice. So very cool triplet of maps, and I hope that you enjoy playing them as well.